Came with a man, but she leaving with me. Couple shots to the meal, turn that bitch to a free. EP done, get it out there, doing a couple visuals and all that, but just been working, bro. Shorty know she bad and she come with a fee. I was thinking Birkin bags, but that bitch for the streets. Every time.
And welcome back to WSJU Radio, the #1 college radio station in New York. Today we have a very special guest dropping hits like Need a Mop, the Giannis remix, Hold Me, and more. We got WavesonGianni.
You know the vibes. It's good. It's good. It's good.
All right, how's it going? How's life?
Been good. I've been working, just trying to get this EP done, get it out there, doing a couple visuals and all that, but just been working, bro.
Is the EP coming through?
Yeah, that's about to come. It's coming soon. Coming soon.
All right, how soon can we expect? Like
before the end of this year. Before the end of this year.
How different from this EP is gonna be different from the Heartbreak Kid?
I feel like this EP is gonna be more of me. Like I'm gonna talk about everything I've been going through. Like it's just gonna be more of me. Like instead of like talking about like the love stuff, you're gonna see like more in depth about me. Really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So speaking about more in depth, you grew up in Harlem. How was life growing up? How was your childhood?
It was good. Like I mainly was playing baseball. I wasn't even doing music first. So like my main focus was baseball. I had a dream of going to the MLB, but music came along, and now my dream is just to take over.
What, do you still play baseball here and there?
Nah, I messed up my shoulder, so like I really can't play how like I wanted to. But if I get an opportunity to play, I'll definitely play again.
Or like a little New York celebrity.
Facts. Nah, I did one before, Yankee Stadium. I did a softball game with CC Sabathia and all that, and that shit was lit.
All right. So what do you think was the hardest life lesson you learned when you was growing up?
The hardest life lesson? I would say that you really got to work for everything that you want in life. Like, nothing's going to be handed to you. You really got to, if you want it, you got to go get that.
All right.
Basically.
And then you got your homeboys from your hometown probably.
Yeah.
So how did you guys meet them? How you meet them?
I met Benz. This is my boy Benz right here, and that's my boy Ariel. I met Benz through Cardinal Hayes because we went to Cardinal Hayes together. And I met Ariel. We knew each other in middle school, so I met him through that Dream Charter School. So
what do you think is like the funniest story you guys have together?
Damn, I don't even know. What's the funniest story, bro? It's so many of them, bro. Like, I can't even think of them, to be honest, but damn. Hold on, now I gotta give you one.
Give one to the fans.
Damn, what's the funniest story, bro? I mean, we've been wilding this summer too. I'm not even gonna lie, like, so damn.
Now we heard some wild stories in the past, and you gotta give us one.
Damn, what's the wildest shit that happened to us, bro? I can't even think of one, bro. It's so many, like I can't think of one like off the top of my head, to be honest. Damn.
It's gonna come to me.
Yeah, it's gonna come.
We'll touch back to it. So
there's so many.
Yeah, facts.
So how did you get the name WavesonGianni?
When I first made Instagram, like I was heavy on like waves, like the 360 waves, like back in like when I was like 15 probably. So I just ran with the name. Like I asked somebody like, yo, what you think my new Instagram? Because it used to be geo.wavy. So I was like, yo, what you think would be a fire Instagram name for me? He was like, WavesonGianni. I never heard nobody.
I said that.
Yeah. Nobody ain't never had that. So I was like, that.
So was the Geo name, was it the first rap name?
Nah. It's always been WavesonGianni. But my nickname is Geo. Everybody calls me Geo, so.
Okay. And so who was like your inspirations when you started rapping? Who was you listening to when you was growing
I was listening to Boogie, P&B Rock, Fetty Wap. Mainly those.
And then being from New York and you're in the tapped in the melodic sound, who do you prefer listening to? TJ or Boogie?
Lil TJ?
Yeah.
A Boogie for sure.
For sure?
Yeah, A Boogie's the GOAT right now. He's the GOAT in New York. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright. So your career took off in 2019, I saw. That led you to being signed with The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
That what made you want to sign with The Rock at the time?
More so, like, because it was other labels that me and my manager, Euro, we was in contact with a couple, but the main reason we went with The Rock was because of the sports side. They got the sports management and all that, so I was like, it's only right that I signed with them, being that they got the sports side to them.
Alright, and then did you leave on your terms or was on their terms?
Nah, we left on our terms. We felt like it was time to go independent and really, like, get stuff going ourselves rather than being with a label and, like, sitting, waiting, but it's all love with Rock Nation. We still got contact with them, but it was just time to go independent.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like no bad.
Nah, hell no.
Because a lot of people, you see like artists be posting on Twitter like, let me leave and stuff like that. So I wanted to know like if everything was Gucci when you came out and all that.
I still got love for them. Still be in contact with them. They still be showing love. So it's all love over there.
Would you ever sign up to a label again or you want to stay independent?
Nah, maybe in the future. But right now I'm focused on being independent, getting it going myself, going crazy. then we'll see about that in the future. But right now, I'm mainly trying to just go independent and go crazy.
What advice do you want to give to upcoming rappers who look up to your story and wants to sign to a label?
I would tell them, get it on your own. Like, you don't need a label to do anything. Like, labels they can help, but like, you could if you could build a solid team on your own and get it with your brothers and just go up like that and do it like that, bro. It's the best way to do it.
Do you feel like ever since you left Rock Nation, you became more underrated, or?
Not really underrated. I just feel like people is just waiting for the next thing, like the next big drop, the next big hit. So I'm gonna give it to them, but I feel like that's what people mainly waiting for.
And being signed to Rock, you got the blue check. Like,
Yeah.
How did you able to get a blue check at 8K followers?
Basically, when I dropped my first EP, The Heartbreak Kid, you could get that. That's out now, all platforms. I had like articles written on me. I did a lot of interviews, so like that just worked hand in hand in getting the blue check. So,
Well, all right.
all for that.
And then I seen that like you took a little break between the
Mhm.
Heartbreak EP to the single Hold Me. What
Yeah.
made you take that break?
I just needed to find myself again. Like, I feel like I was, not that I wasn't myself. It just, I signed young. I signed at like 16 years old. So it was like, I was finding myself. I was growing still because I was young at that time. So I really wanted to I was just finding myself, finding my sound, really perfecting my craft before I dropped again. Yeah.
So were you working on music during the break, or you were just like focusing on your mental health?
Mental health, really, but I was still making music here and there. Like, I never stopped, but I felt like I wanted to really like develop more and then come out with some new shit.
And as you develop, what sound were you trying to make, or how would you describe your sound?
I wasn't really trying to make a sound. I was really trying to tell people more about me instead of just making like the hits, like everything everybody wants to hear. I wanted to really make the music mainly me. You feel me?
And some of those hits were a lot about women. Are they all personal stories or general statements?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. All the music I make is mostly like stories that happen to me. Like, cause I can't really make a song if I didn't go through it. So all that, yeah. So,
what song was the hardest to make about a female? Like, damn, like
I wouldn't say none of them. Like, really, like I just vibe out in the studio, whatever I'm feeling right then and there. I talk about it in the booth.
Where studio sessions with Polo.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you learn from Polo G in that studio session?
We ain't really we chopped it up here. Like, it's not that we learned anything from him. We just chopped it up, like got each other like info and shit like that. But like, we didn't really learn nothing from him. But he's an inspiration because he going crazy right now worldwide. So shout out to Polo too.
Right. And speaking about Sheemy, he looks now tapped in more into the drill scene.
Mm-hmm.
You think you'll be tapped in, do a little drill song?
Nah, yeah, I could do every sound, but I'm mainly focused on the love songs, making the lit turn up stuff. But drill, I'd probably drop a couple drill joints, but that's not really my lane.
Right.
Yeah.
Can we see you? Can you and Sheemy can we see a song?
We got a collab coming.
How soon can we see that collab?
Soon. He's on one of my snippets on the gram, but nobody know that yet. Y'all the first to hear that, but me and Sheemy got some.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, when you rapping, you dripped out right now. In videos, you be going drip. What do you think is some of your favorite fashion brands?
My favorite fashion brands, I like Babe. My boy Zay, QC Zay, Neighborhood Hero, that's my favorite brand. That's all I rock. My man's Noah, he got Undecided. Because I'm more tapped in with my man's brands. I want to see my man's blow up. So that's mainly what I wear.
All right.
Yeah.
And speaking about your music, your most recent song, the Giannis remix, what
Yeah.
made you want to hop on the wave? And
The song is fire, and I was like, yo, I want to see what I could do with this. So I was in the studio with my boy Chance, the engineer. He be doing his thing. Shout out to Chance. So we got in the booth. I was just like, yo, let's see what I could cook up to this. And we cooked that shit up fast. We made some fire. I'm not even going to lie. Everybody tap into the Gallus remix. It's out now on YouTube and SoundCloud, too.
all right.
Yeah, let's get it.
Do you feel like you get hearing everyone else's remixes? Do you feel like you're the best one?
I'm not even going to lie. I feel like I got the best Galaxy remix. Nobody got a better one than me.
So, what do you want to achieve by the end of the year? Like, December comes, before the year ends, WavesonGianni needs this to be done.
I want to be on the charts.
You wanna be on the charts?
Yeah, I got to be on the charts. That's the goal right there. But it won't stop at that. We're going to keep going, keep going up the ranks like I told you.
Word. And then with the music, there's going to be more music. How do you decide which ones you're going to put out and which ones you're going to keep in the stash for a little longer?
I mean, I sit there, and me and my friends, me and my manager, Euro, we sit there and just listen to them. Whatever we feeling at the moment, we just let it go. So it's not really like a set, like, strategy we go towards. It's just like what we feeling in the moment. If we feel like this is the right move, we're going to make that move.
All right. So what was the best performance? Because I know you've been performing a lot. What was the best performance you've done?
The best performance that I have done was on the High Line. I think that was probably like 2019. That performance was lit. We had the crowd going crazy. I'll show you some videos after, but that shit right there, that was like eye opening. Like, wow, like this could really happen. Like, I even had a girl like in the VIP section. She was crying when she saw me. So I was like, nah, this really could happen. Like, feel me? So yeah, the hotline for sure.
How's that feeling when you rapping and performing and all the audience and fans are rapping your lyrics back to you?
It's a great feeling because when I first started this, like I didn't really think that I would be where I'm at right now. So like getting new fans, like people telling me they mess with my music, like that's the greatest feeling in the world because it's like I make this so y'all can relate to it. So when people tell me like they relate to it, they mess with it, it's like the best feeling ever.
What do you think is your best verse you've done?
My best verse, I would say "Hold Me." Hold Me, that's my favorite song right there because I feel like that was like personal to me.
What's the inspirations behind Hold Me?
I think my man's, this is a crazy, I got a crazy story for right now. We was in my crib, we was just cooking up and he put on the beat and he was about to do a song, but he couldn't think of nothing to it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just freestyle on it. And I just, like, I said the first couple of words, I was like, yo, bro, not even gonna lie, you're gonna have to do me that favor and let me get this. And he said, go crazy, and then we made that track right then and there.
All right, and then this is my last question. I always ask this question to everyone. What type of legacy do you want to have with the name WavesonGianni? In the future, when people bring up your name, what should be right next to it?
I just want to be the greatest. Like, that's my main goal because I'm very competitive. Like, that's baseball. I use that same competitive drive that I had in baseball and music. Like, I just got to be the best at whatever I do.
Word.
So that's my main goal.
All right, so where people can find you at?
Y'all can tap in on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything the same. TikTok, WavesonGianni, WavesonGianni. Gallus remix out now, too.
Word.